are trying Arcane build with 50 Arcane as the soft cap. Rivers of Blood scales actually better with Arcane than Dexterity, despite having D on Arcane and B on Dexterity. So I guess we can assume that Arcane scaling is still broken. It is either wrongly displayed, or there is something else that is just kind of messed up around it. We are also going to utilize Bloody Hellies on the build and Eleonoras, you know, depending on the matchup. When it comes to Eleonora, it's more like for fun weapon, just to see how powerful it is. Bloody Hell is in case if people just gonna start running away, and the main weapon is going to be Rivers of Blood. We also have the Brass Shield upgraded to the max for the sake of to check out how bad or how good Barricade is after the nerfs. The reason why we are doing these tests is because in the recent patch, they technically made plenty of balance changes and they have fixed Arcane weapons. So hey, that's nice. What can I say? It is going to be a bloodshed. Let's go. Oh my god. Get fucked. What? Wow, okay, the barricade shield got actually nerfed hard. It's like 8 seconds now. It's half of it. It was like 17. I mean, that's a good nerf. That being said, it is also pointless nerf from perspective of meta because fingerprint still exists, yeah. Well, ok. No, don't steal the fights like this, please. Well. Man, he's doing everything what I hate, like fucking rocks on top of everything. Please stop. But yeah, it seems like regular attacks with the Rivers of Blood are kind of fucking bad. It's just like, you know, it's up to the poise damage that you do with katanas. It's just not enough. You have to utilize shit-tons of that weapon art. Otherwise, the weapon is just not that good. Come on, do it again. Yeah, like, people do not think of the follow-up. Ah, I see received like shit tons of damage. I would say like Rivers of Blood might be indeed quite good weapon for swaps. It's just that the problem is like Rivers of Blood requires huge investment, so it really cannot be like meta like ever. I would say like Rivers of Blood is definitely a gimmick weapon. I just cannot see it working consistently in actual like PvP on decent level. Man. Let's try to actually... Oh, kurwa, wow. In alien, dude. Man, what's going on? The Kaiers. What the fuck is going on? He's lagging so much. It's not just terrible connection between us. Essentially, like, this build statistically is quite fucking bad. The reverse of blood statistically is just not performing very well. You can't really trade in the close range because you're always gonna get out traded. I just, like, the weapon deals not enough damage in melee. You have to rely solely on your weapon art. Yeah. If that shit hits, it's fucking... You put bleed on anything, it's good. Yeah, like normally when it comes to bleed, you rather do not want to do it unless you use the seppuku. Like, yeah, speaking of seppuku. Seppuku is insane, the rest is like questionable. We got like the good player. Let's go. We're gonna try to play like, you know, as good as we can. Although like our setup is ultra trash. Like this fight gonna be long. That's what I'm going to tell you. Let's go. But yeah. Firstly, we need to wait for the buff to go off. As you can see, like, what he is doing is, like, he's actually playing ultra passively. When I swap to the shield... Okay. Let's get the fuck out. Final thoughts on the Rivers of Blood is that like this weapon is a gimmick type of weapon. It is not really very good on its own. I strongly suggest people to use it as the swap weapon, just like to apply a lot of bleed in the short amount of time, especially in the gang situations.